Hey everybody, JCB here at the Awesomist, and you're watching the Awesomist YouTube channel.
So I'm at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I'm actually right below X2. This is the preferred parking section right now. I think it's probably because they're still doing vaccines in the main parking lot. But this is pretty close to the entrance still. Little bit of a walk, but not too bad. I made it. I'm at Six Flags Magic Mountain for the first time in over a year. Approaching the front entrance of the park. Let's go in. ETLA 5 news van is here. Interesting.
It's been a long time since I walked under this sign.
And I'm back at Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Take a look around the plaza. It's pretty empty.
First thing I'm gonna do is get my skip the line passes. There was a lot of talk when Six Flags had to shut down because of the coronavirus that if you kept your membership going, there was gonna be all kinds of perks that they were gonna add if you stuck with your membership through the pandemic. And even though we probably would have stuck around anyway, that is nice. And we weren't sure what they were gonna do for us because we were already Diamond Elite. And they were talking about everybody else, like if you were Gold, you're gonna move up to Diamond, etc. And we were like, so what do they do for the top tier, like, people? Well, I think they moved us up from Diamond Elite to something called Diamond Elite VIP, which instead of 2 skip line passes, we get 4. And I don't know if there's other perks. I'm gonna have to explore a little bit. That could be my thumbnail right there. I just want to take a moment to comment on how clean the water looks. I don't think I've seen the park with this clean of water in a very long time. So the 4 rides I chose for my skip the line passes were Full Throttle, Goliath, Justice League, and Twisted Colossus. West Coast races are not available today.
Looks like they still have some old 2020 signage up. Full Throttle's up and running. I do have a skip the line pass for this ride, but I think I'm gonna wait because that line looks pretty long. And even though you get to skip a part of it, you still usually end up waiting on the ramp in the flash pass lane.
I think I'm gonna start today by checking to see if there's any sign of construction over by Tidal Wave and Green Lantern. Just to see. So it's been a year. Probably not surprising to anyone considering the lack of people that have been allowed to come, but the park is really clean. Like, really, really clean. And I believe they're at 15% capacity today, but I heard the guy in the parking lot say that they could potentially go up to 33% capacity today. So I don't know if they got new guidelines from the state or something, but yeah, they're able to go up to 33% today. Six Flags Magic Mountain holds approximately 65,000 guests at one time. It's really kind of weird being back at the park. We were at Six Flags Frontier City in Oklahoma last weekend. Video about that coming up very soon. I figured this video is more important to get out first since most of my subscribers are in California and most of you guys are here for the Magic Mountain content. So this one's coming out first, but it's so good to be home.
So they do have hand sanitizer at the entrance and exit of every ride. It's a little watery, but it's fine. More importantly, it seems as though all of the employees have some hand sanitizer on their person, which is awesome. More hand sanitizer. Stop the spread, kids. So I'm glad I used the skip the line pass on Goliath because this line is really long.
So it used to be the fish and chip stand, is now a place called Munchies, selling hot dogs, chili cheese fries, and chicken strips. They have sanitation signs, a sanitizer, and roped off eating areas. So I had a brief detour to Goliath on my way to check on Green Lantern, and now I'm right at the entrance of DC Universe, and I'm thinking, like, going DC Universe, regardless, I'm gonna have to go all the way over through the carnival games to really see if there's been any progress made. While meanwhile, Twisted Colossus is right over here. So I'm gonna go on that first, then I'll go check it out. Gearworks Theater doesn't have any shows yet, but it does have this nice welcome back message that I wanted to show everybody. So Twisted Colossus is currently not open. I'll have to come back, see if it's open later in the day. Another thing is, Twisted Witches, the sandwich shop, isn't open yet. Looks like none of the food places are open yet, which is weird because it's like noon. I'm gonna head into DC Universe in the Green Lantern area, and then I'll walk through the midway section with all the carnival games over to Tidal Wave, and right there by the major food court. Teen Titans Tower Pizza appears to be closed, which is really weird because, let me check my phone. It's 12:33. Corn Place looks like it might be open. Nope. Registers are closed. Weird. Alright, here we are at the Green Lantern entrance. Still not like blocked off or anything for construction. I'm looking on the ground, see if there's any new markers for construction. Doesn't look like it. The facade is still all here. They got a bunch of tables and chairs set up over here. I don't recall if these were here before. I don't think so. I think this is storage. I really do think if they put a new ride somewhere in this vicinity, this should be the loading station, and they should keep it Green Lantern themed. Looking for markers over here previously. Not really seeing any markers, so if there were plans to build something here, either those plans are completely on hold or have been cut. I don't know. There's like no indication of anything yet. I'm gonna go over by Tidal Wave and see if there's any indication over there. Johnny Rockets appears to be open. And they've got this whole section here for mobile order pickup for that other place. All the prizes look brand new. That's good. Looks like they have a Mario Kart themed horse race game over there. That's neat, I'm gonna check that out.
So this game looks pretty cool. You race as all the different characters, but if you get first place, like the prize they were offering the kid who got first was a Koopa Troopa or a Goomba.
One thing I want to mention is that the people running the game booths back there are actually reminding people to put their masks on. I looked around, nobody actually had their mask off, so really nice that they're reminding everybody, but also it's just nice to be at a park where people are kind of just naturally following what's best for everyone. Whereas at Frontier City, we saw a lot of resistance to the mask rules. I'm over here by the exit of Tidal Wave, and I do not see any indications of any kind of progress or even the old markers on the ground still. Good chance all that stuff, you know, just washed away with the storms. But if they were planning on building something anytime soon, you'd think they'd be out here marking those sections again.
So Crazy was closed, and I heard lots of people complaining that Tatsu wasn't open, but other than that, everything seemed to be operating.
Next up for me is Battle for Metropolis, the Hall of Justice. So what was the healthy alternative snack food place is now Munchopolis Snacks with normal food. Looks like the caricature stand is now claw machines. That makes me a little sad.
Headed into the underground.
The chicken coop looks like it's open. Once upon a time that was a Mexican food place. Now hand battered chicken. Good to see it's open at least. The line for West Coast Racers looks probably about 2 hours long. Yeah, we'll say 2 hours. Now it could just be that everything's outside and there's no line inside at all. That's how it was with Justice League. There was no interior line where you normally listen to Cyclops talk all about the whole plot of Lex Luthor. The one place I was hoping was open is It's closed. Twin charge tacos. Dang. The app says it's a 55-minute wait, but I don't buy it. Normally the area inside the little enclosure there is an hour by itself. This looks like 2. So this is what it's like with 15% capacity. It's only going to get more busy as time goes on. I still got 2 skip the line passes to use. One for twisted and one for full throttle. So I'm going to do those before I head out. One cool thing is, since Six Flags is in cashless, they have these like reverse ATMs where it turns your cash into a prepaid card. Twisted Colossus was as fun as ever. Now I'm gonna head on over to Full Throttle and see about getting on that ride. Maybe I'll get another refill on my drink. And then I'll probably head home and start editing this video.
Much like Six Flags over Georgia, they have rest areas. They just don't want you to share it with strangers.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I watch your videos so much.
Do you really?
Not sure if you'll be able to see this, but the Channel 5 news crew is actually filming them sanitize the trains.
Well, that's it for rides today for me. I would go on more, but the lines are kind of long. I definitely want to get home in time to edit this video and put it up tonight.
Special entrance door.
Oh, that's cute.
Possible pajama shirt for the wife. It's good to be back.
Well, that's it. I'm going to call it a day here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I'm going to head home. I had a good time. I hope next time the wife can come with me. She was not feeling good today, though, so I don't blame her. But we'll be back soon, I'm sure. I want to pick up where I left off on my Is It Busy series. So that'll be coming up soon. I guess the next one is... I guess the next one's Easter. Oh no, that's tomorrow. So final thoughts for the day. Six Flags Magic Mountain is doing a pretty good job of keeping everything clean, sanitizing everything, making sure guests are following procedures, but also I was pleasantly surprised by how many guests were just willingly following procedures. Nobody was really arguing with anybody about it. There weren't people defiantly taking off their masks. There wasn't any real issues like that at all, at least not while I was here and nowhere that I went in the park throughout the entire day. There were a couple people complaining about the wait, but I don't think they were actually considering the amount of space between groups in the line. And by that I mean there was about 6 feet of space between each individual group waiting in line, which makes the lines look like they're really long, but they go by a lot faster when you don't have to wait through that same amount of length with people being ass to elbows, you know? So I think the lines are deceptively long because of COVID. I think Dollywood still did it best with regards to putting hand sanitizer into people's hands right before they got on the ride. But you know, Six Flags did a pretty good job. They had sanitizer at the entrance and exits of every ride. They had people spraying down the rides every hour, wiping them down. They're doing a real good job.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, keep being awesome. That said, I don't think I'll ever be able to convince them that their temporary drivers are bad and should feel bad, but at least I won't have to question my own sanity on whether or not I actually got my package. I mean, maybe I did already receive my Nissan Versa note and just forgot about it. Nope, that's definitely not my house.